Hi, I'm Lori Pinkerton with Ask an Expert, and today we take a sneak peek into the session with Brooke, who at 24 years old is desperate to get married very soon. Is that desperate in her neediness actually gonna force her to give her boyfriend of 3 years an ultimatum? Find out. So how do you feel about everything we've gone over? We talked about how your neediness is driving away, how it's making you feel disempowered, and the choices that you have going forward. Do you feel like you're ready to go home and have a conversation with him on a date that gets you where you want to go?
Yeah, I'm really excited about the possibilities, but in the back of my mind I keep going, but what if it doesn't work? Do I give him the ultimatum, you know, like let's get married, or?
Well, you mean the ultimatum, like I need to get married by 2012 or we're done?
Exactly, because if I need to know that now so I can start another relationship and get to I do faster.
Because you got to cultivate one along the way, right? Well, I think that there's a difference between an ultimatum and a deal breaker. You know, we talk about in coaching deal breakers all the time. That means that you have a certain level of quality of life that you want to live, and you're willing to articulate that in a fashion that invites him in on the process, as well as the fact that you just kind of have a baseline of the kind of life that you want to have, the experience you want to have. Like you wouldn't have an alcoholic in your life. Well, you want a man in your life that's going to end up being your husband right now. That's your deal breaker. And to maybe sit down and write about that first. You know, think about what is it really going to cost me to start over? And, you know, is this me just trying to push him around, or is this really that I have to get married by 2012? I think an ultimatum is a very harsh way of looking at it, where a deal breaker means that you're all in and you're inviting him to be all in. So how would you feel about going home and writing, you know, what it means to really have a list of what is the bottom line for you? What is it you have to have and by what time? And I think I would include that in the conversation, not as an ultimatum, but as an invitation for him to explore what it would take for him to be a part of that. Doesn't that seem a little bit different than an ultimatum?
Yeah, absolutely, because the ultimatum's like, yes, you change or I'm out of here.
Do or die.
Yeah, do or die. Go get me a ring or die.
And who knows, maybe you'll end up with a ring sooner than later once you start implementing these things that are going to really open up your communication. And the good news is you're going to be closer because of it. You know, you're going to have the kind of relationship that you really want. You're not going to have all these habitual bad problems that are lingering from your dating life moving into your family and love life.
Perfect, I'm excited.
Good. In today's video, Brooke asked, should she give her boyfriend an ultimatum if all this good stuff doesn't work out? I suggest that instead of an ultimatum, maybe she gives a deal breaker. We each need to know, what is our bottom line? What are we really worth, and what are we willing to settle for? It's a great question for Brooke and a better question for you. Connect with me at YourTango.com/experts/dating and relationship expert.